Welcome to Democratic Issues, a nonpartisan overview of current issues which affect the democratic process in the United States, focusing on three key topics: the Electoral College, voting districts, and voter registration. John Dewey wrote, "Democracy has to be born anew every generation, and education is its midwife." In that spirit, this course is intended to help voters better understand the current system of democracy in the United States, with opportunities to consider systems in other countries as well. To get started, select Modules from the navigation bar, and then select the Course Overview page in the Democratic Issues Introduction module. This course includes 3 lessons, which may be implemented in face-to-face sessions or experienced through online self-study, with one synchronous discussion activity for each lesson, which may be completed online at the convenience of each learning group. There is no prescribed timeline for the course, and the lessons may be completed in any order. However, each lesson is contained within its own module, and it is recommended that the items within each module be completed in order. Each module starts with a baseline assessment, which asks you to consider your current understanding of each topic and any questions you might have. Then each module contains a multimedia overview of the topic, a reading on issues related to the topic, and prompts for discussion and reflection. Each module concludes with a review assessment, which asks you to consider how your understanding of each topic has changed and includes an option for providing feedback on the lesson. Finally, each module also features an optional homework assignment for those interested in further study. The learning outcomes for this course are: 1. To demonstrate an increased understanding of the key topics. 2. To demonstrate an increased understanding of issues related to each of the key topics. 3. To demonstrate critical thinking about the key topics. And 4. To demonstrate the ability to locate resources for further study on the key topics. Let's take a look at a module. Here's the module for the first lesson on the Electoral College. The first item in the module is the baseline self-assessment. Use the image on the screen to rate your understanding before this lesson of the concepts listed. Include in your response 1 to 2 questions you have about the Electoral College system. The next item in the module is an overview. Watch the video below by selecting the video image, and then respond with 1 to 2 sentences to share something new you learned about the Electoral College from the video. The next item in the module is a positions activity. You'll be asked to complete a short reading summarizing arguments for and against the Electoral College, and then respond with a 1 to 2 sentence summary of an argument in support of the system and a 1 to 2 sentence summary of an argument against the system. The next item in the module is a discussion activity. You'll be asked to participate in a 5-minute voice discussion, either via big blue button under the Conferences section on Canvas, or face-to-face with your learning group to discuss what you have learned about the Electoral College system and your thoughts on the arguments in support of and against the system. Then you'll respond with a 4 to 5 sentence summary of your discussion, including 1 to 2 questions raised during the discussion. The next item in the module provides you with a link to the Wikipedia entry for the Electoral College. You're asked to review the entry, paying attention to the sections, subsections, and notes for the entry. You'll respond with the name of the section of the entry, which you think is most likely to include an answer to a question raised during your voice discussion, as well as the reference for one resource included in the notes, which might answer that question. The next item in the module is a review assessment, in which you'll self-assess, again, using the system depicted in the image on the screen, your understanding after the lesson of each of the concepts listed. You'll also include in your response a 3 to 4 sentence summary of what you learned about the Electoral College system during the lesson. Also, please indicate whether or not you received answers to the questions you shared at the beginning of the lesson. You also have the opportunity to include any feedback you have on the lesson, what parts worked well for you, what parts could have worked better, and any suggestions for improvement. Your feedback will be taken into account as the course is revised to better meet the needs of diverse learners. The final item in the module is a homework assignment. For this assignment, you're asked to spend 4 to 5 minutes accessing the Table of Electoral Systems Worldwide, published by the Institute for Democracy and Electoral Assistance. Select a country from the list and click the abbreviation for the type of electoral system used in that country. Review the definition for that system and consider the similarities and/or differences to the Electoral College system. Respond with a 4 to 5 sentence summary of what advantages and disadvantages the other system might have compared to the Electoral College system. That's it for the first module. The rest of the modules are structured identically, with similar activities at each step. If you have any questions about this course, please feel free to contact the facilitator. Thank you very much, and best of luck in your studies.